In the shadow of a city that never sleeps. Philadelphia, 1957. A place where row houses huddle like secrets against the winter wind, and the Schuylkill River whispers forgotten names to the night. What if a child's voice never got the chance to cry out? What if his story ended not with a bang, but with the quiet thud of a cardboard box, abandoned on a lonely roadside?
Every mystery has a story, but not every story has an answer. Every week, we uncover the chilling cases that have haunted investigators for years. Unsolved disappearances, cold cases, and the darkest secrets waiting to be discovered. Are you ready to uncover the truth? Join us, if you dare. The Unsolved Chronicle.
Imagine this, a boy, no more than 4 or 5 summers old. Eyes that might have sparkled with mischief. Hands that could have clutched a mother's skirt. But instead, silence. A silence that echoed through police stations, newspaper headlines, and the guilty corners of ordinary lives. Who tucked him into that box? Was it love turned to despair, or rage disguised as accident? Did he wander from a fractured home, or was he stolen from one that seemed perfect? For 65 years, he waited. Unnamed. Unclaimed. A ghost in the machine of justice, haunting the dreams of detectives who aged without answers. They called him the boy in the box. But he was never just a box. He was a boy. With a laugh we never heard. A future stolen in the February frost. Tonight, we step into the fog of Fox Chase. We trace the fingerprints of fate. And we ask, what if he's still watching? Waiting for us, to remember. February 25, 1957. Dawn breaks cold over Philadelphia's Fox Chase neighborhood. A 20-year-old LaSalle College student, John Craig, sets out with his German Shepherd, Quiggy. They're walking Susquehanna Road, a weedy, forgotten stretch lined with woods and junked cars. Quiggy bolts into the underbrush. Craig follows. There, under a spotlight of weak winter sun, a cardboard box. From J.C. Penney. Inside, the body of a young boy. Police arrive swiftly. Homicide detectives Joseph Richards and William Kelly take charge. The scene yields clues, but no easy answers. The boy, estimated 4 to 6 years old, is wrapped in a plaid blanket. A tan scarf around his neck. Nearby, a man's blue cap, size 7 3/8. No identification. No witnesses. The Philadelphia Police Department launches Operation Identification of the Unknown Man, or, as the press dubs it, the hunt for the boy in the box. March 1957, autopsy by Dr. David Isaac Milford. Cause of death, blunt force trauma to the head. The boy had eaten just hours before, a meal of peas and carrots. His hair. Freshly clipped, unevenly, as if with dull household scissors. Surgical scars on his chest and groin suggest prior medical attention. April 1957, over 500,000 flyers distributed nationwide. Composite sketches circulate. Newspapers from the Philadelphia Inquirer to the New York Times plead, who is he? Public response floods in. Tips pour from as far as California. A woman in Knoxville, Tennessee, claims he's her missing grandson. Dead ends. May 1957, detectives canvass 200 homes within a mile. They find a boy matching the description at a foster home run by Mr. and Mrs. Crosley, but it's not him. Still, whispers of neglect there linger. June 1957, America's Unknown Child campaign. His image on milk cartons, matchbooks, even a TV spot on the Mike Douglas show. Remco Industries creates a doll in his likeness, proceeds fund the search. It sells 25,000 units. 1960, case goes cold. Lead investigator Joseph Richards retires, haunted. 1962, author Emerson Topath Madden publishes Graveyard, a fictionalized account that irks police but keeps the story alive. 1980s, private investigator Bob Hyde forms the America's Unknown Child nonprofit. Billboards rise across Philly. 1998, DNA extracted from the blanket. Entered into databases. No matches. 2003, a deathbed confession shakes the case. More on that soon. 2017, exhumation. Advanced DNA genealogy by Vidic Society and Sarah Yarborough. A paternal line emerges, but privacy laws block full ID. December 8, 2022, breakthrough. Philadelphia police announce, the boy is Joseph Augustus Zarelli. Born January 13, 1953. Father, Augustus J. Zarelli, a prominent figure. Mother, unknown at announcement. Joseph's parents never reported him missing. Why? No arrests. The killer, or killers, remain at large. Through it all, one question endures: how does a child vanish, without a trace? Theories and oddities. For decades, the boy in the box, now Joseph Augustus Zarelli, cast long shadows over Philadelphia. 3 theories emerged, each rooted in leads, each unraveling into riddles. We explore them not to accuse, but to illuminate the unanswered. Theory 1, the foster home heartbreak. Some investigators believe Joseph slipped through cracks in Philadelphia's overburdened foster system. In 1957, the city housed thousands of children in makeshift homes. One stood out, the residence of Arthur and Catherine Crosley, just miles from the discovery site. Supporting whispers, in May 1957, police visited. They found a boy of similar age, malnourished, with a recent bowl cut. Blue pajamas matching descriptions. The Crosleys fostered up to 10 children at a time, often under chaotic conditions. One child later alleged beatings. Joseph's DNA showed possible neglect markers. Strange coincidence, the blanket traced to a Goodwill donation from a foster agency. The cap sized for an adult male, perhaps Mr. Crosley. But contradictions mount. The boy at the home wasn't Joseph. Crosley passed a polygraph. No direct link. This theory lingers because, what if Joseph was one of many? A system that failed him, then buried the truth. Theory 2, the deathbed confession. In 2003, as emphysema claimed her, a woman known only as Mary M. summoned investigator Bill Kelly Jr., son of the original detective. Her words, chilling. She claimed her husband, Joseph M., a handyman, and neighbor, Paul, picked up a boy hitchhiking near Princeton, New Jersey, in early 1957. They brought him home for a sex game. When he fought, they bashed his head. Panicked, they clipped his hair, fed him, and dumped him in the box. Evidence. Mary's home yielded the blanket, a near-exact match. The cap. Her husband's size. Joseph Zarelli's father had NJ ties. Oddity, she recanted days later, claiming dementia. But letters arrived posthumously, reaffirming. Gaps, no Paul identified. Polygraphs inconclusive. Some speculate spousal abuse fueled the tale. Yet, why confess now? Guilt, perhaps, after decades of silence. Theory 3, the family cover-up. What if Joseph's own kin held the key? Augustus Zarelli, his father, was a well-connected accountant. No missing person report. No funeral. Speculation, an unwanted pregnancy, a quiet arrangement, then tragedy. Circumstantial threads, 1950s adoption scandals rocked Philly. Joseph's DNA matched Augustus, but siblings lived normal lives nearby. A 1954 hospital record notes a boy with Joseph scars, discharged to private care. Coincidence, the box from J.C. Penney, a store Augustus frequented. Scarf fabric. High-end, not orphanage issue. Contradictions, Augustus died in 1999, denying knowledge. Mother remains unidentified, alive. This theory pains because it suggests privileged silence to plea. One puzzling detail: Joseph's last meal. Home cooked. Someone fed him, with care, before the end. Case status plus call to action. Today, Joseph's identity is known. But his killer? Elusive as ever. Philadelphia PD's cold case unit lists it active. 2023 DNA retests on the scarf yield no perpetrator match. Digitized files invite citizen sleuths. Podcasts like The Shadow of a Doubt renew hope. Augustus Sorelli's obituary mentions infant son, deceased. But no details. The mother? A ghost. What detail lingers in your mind? The foster home's shadow? Mary's confession? A family's silence? Which theory feels closest, or do you see another path? Share your respectful thoughts below. Sometimes, the coldest cases thaw with fresh eyes. Tip lines remain open, 215-686 tips. In memory of Joseph Augustus Sorelli, not a headline, but a life. Not a mystery to solve, but a person to remember. May he rest, finally, in peace.